I used to wake up in the middle of the night because my heart was bouncing so hard. It felt like I was bouncing along with it. During the day, I could practically feel the blood slushing through my heart. And all of this just because I decided to quit energy drinks. And if you think I'm just a loser, here's footage of a woman chasing an ambulance with her husband in it. He had gone into cardiac arrest after drinking energy drinks. This truck driver died in the military because of this stuff. This guy really got screwed. Since he was 14, he spent every waking hour playing Counter-Strike and chugging energy drinks. Eventually, his pancreas basically said fuck you and quit. Honestly, who was the one who really gave up on whom? It all started with pancreatitis, but he completely ignored the massive warning sign from his own body that said, "Stop this bullshit, you idiot." So, his pancreas died, and like any corpse, it started to rot, what doctors called necrosis. The infection spread to his spine, left his legs paralyzed, and now he needs a heart transplant. He's only 21.
See any sign to stop drinking energy drinks? Nope. Me neither. But it's definitely there.
And you can find stories like this in any country where energy drinks are sold. But you might call this an isolated case, like one case doesn't prove anything. Okay, but let's look at how these energy drinks actually tear your body apart, and then, after that, you will tell me if this really just an isolated case. Drinking energy drinks is like taking the loan from your heart, but you're not going like the interest. Imagine this. You are just a regular guy living a quiet life in a small town. You have got your job at the boiler room, a steady routine, everything is fine. Suddenly, the government declares, "We don't give a shit about your little routine." They force the whole country to go 24/7, and as a bonus, they shove a shovel handle up to everyone's ass. Why? To make sure that nobody relaxes and everyone works harder. This is basically how your body reacts to energy drinks. For the curious, think of your body as a country, cells as towns, the mitochondria at the boiler rooms. Each cell has mitochondria, which burns nutrients, fats, glucose, amino acids, everything that can be turned into fuel. In science, this process is called ATP production. Remember this term, we will come back to it. But here are the thing. A perpetual motion doesn't exist and your cells need to rest, but energy drinks force them into 24/7 grind. Did you notice something I haven't mentioned? I didn't say that an energy drink delivers a truckload of energy, because it doesn't. An energy drink rushed into the brain, and the brain like, "From this moment on, we are switching to 27 grind mode. Place your bets on the weak link. Will it be the heart, the adrenal glands, or the pancreas? Only time will tell us who is going to drop first. But hey, we will miss you. Let the hunger game begin." So, what is the secret ingredient that forces the body into this mode? An average energy drink is carbonated water, caffeine, sugar, taurine, and B vitamins. Maybe you think it's taurine. Unfamiliar word scary people, right? But it's just an amino acid, not some lost element from the periodic table hidden somewhere between mercury and lead. And let's just say, in this lineup, it's a good guy. You will see later why. Carbonated water? Nope, it's just water. The same water they use for everything, from juice boxes for kids to vodka from adults. And I wouldn't be surprised if they are just using filtered tap water, but honestly, this is not what's killing you. The carbonation, though, that is there to help this sludge hit your bloodstream faster. And of course, it's all about the marketing, because an energy drink without the fizz doesn't deliver this psychological rush of energy. Sugar? Nope. Sugar doesn't switch your brain into 24/7 grind mode. But it sure as hell doesn't come without the price, because there is a fucking ton of it in there. A single can hold up to 30 grams of sugar. That's 50% of your daily intake in one teeny 250 milliliters can. Just imagine how many of those you can down a day. Sugar is glucose. Glucose is fuel. Remember, your mitochondria burns it for energy, but the effect it's like trying to heat a medieval European castle by burning a roll of toilet paper in the fireplace. Bruh. You are not editing heat. You are just creating a mess for already stressed out body. Who told you that it wasn't possible? And you need to understand this. The more sugar in your blood, the more insulin your pancreas has to pump out. The more insulin there is, the more your body stops caring about it. It's just like you. Remember 2020? You were scared to step outside, googling when will pandemic ends almost every day. And now, Epstein files, wars, gas pricing skyrocketing, and you couldn't give a damn. Even if aliens landed tomorrow, became a mayor, and forced you to learn Martian, you wouldn't care. Because the more shit hits the fan, the more your psyche tries to numb itself. And while there is nothing wrong with mental tolerance, cell tolerance to insulin leads to disease. And I am not just talking about type 2 diabetes, though that's a big part of it. By the way, after this video, take 5 minutes to check for early symptoms of type 2 diabetes. I have linked a video on how to do this in description. So, what's left? Caffeine. Our body has a weird BDSM relationship with caffeine, and spoiler alert, our body isn't the dominant in this scenario. Remember when I asked you to memorize the term ATP? Well, it's time. ATP is the energy you need to think, breathe, watch this video, type in the comments how wrong I am or right. Essentially, they're the batteries that keep you alive. When a battery runs out, it turns into a waste called adenosine. And your body found the perfect place to store this trash. Your brain. It flows in and occupies neuroreceptors. But let's just call them chairs. But let's be real, this is a vital process. As soon as there is a critical amount of adenosine occupying all these chairs, your brain tells you, go to sleep. The math is simple. The more you move, the more energy you burn, the more adenosine fills your brain. That's why that desperate urge to sleep after a long day or heavy workout is normal. Don't fight it. But the moment caffeine enters your system, it rushes to your brain and starts a game using chairs with adenosine. It brazenly cuts the line and takes all the seats. And adenosine, it doesn't go anywhere. In fact, more of it keeps arriving because the only one way to leave this room is to sit one of those chairs. Excuse me. How long you are going to hog this seat? The queue is massive and you are blocking the whole system. That's exactly why you sometimes feel even more tired. Because once caffeine wears off, the whole crowd of adenosine rushed vacant chairs and you will hit with such overwhelming fatigue that knowing you can will save you. Just go to sleep. Important. You don't get a burst of energy. You just stop feeling the exhaustion. But it doesn't go anywhere. It's like when a dentist pulls a tooth. Your gums still hurt, but you can feel it yet. But once anesthesia wears off, your body will remind you exactly how much it hurts. At the same time, caffeine hammers your parasympathetic system, triggers fight or flight. Your adrenals pump out adrenals, and then it's chain reaction. Your heart races because it thinks you are running from a wolf, your muscles are primed, your pupils are delayed, but you are just sitting and playing Counter-Strike, Fortnite, driving, no matter. What matters is you are not running to save your life. You are just ignoring desperate crying of your body that need rest. And to keep you from unlocking the achievement of a trip to ER with cardiac arrest, manufacturer said, taurine, that's weirdly named element. Its only job is to try and calm your heart and nerves down. To put it simply, you're taking out a
$300.
loan at a 75 interest rate. The amount seems small, but the rate is insane. Of course, it depends on dose. One can is about 2-3 cups of coffee, but everyone has their breaking point. For me, it was 2 cans a day for 2 months. For that guy waiting for a heart transplant, it was 3 cans for 7 years. But that's not the point. Let's be real for a second. People don't drink energy drinks just because life is great. They do it because they are trying to escape into games, into work, into anything. Stress is a disease, and this colored can is a cure that kills you. And if you're addicted to these cans, take this video as a signal from the universe. It's time to rethink everything. There is always a way out.